I did pull some extra cards. Um, and it does look like it cut off, so I had to restart it. Yeah. It looks like the male is leaving. They're leaving with their swords, with their rods. I'm sorry. They're leaving. I keep getting the male leaving. They're going towards someone with water in their chart, or this person that's leaving may have water in their chart, and that could be the Pisces. Again, a Pisces card coming up because there is deception involved, and it just can mean that the Pisces is involved. This coming up in your own reading, Leo. Strength. Somebody is holding on to the little coins they have left, or they having financial problems. But again, the male is leaving, turning their back. And also, the male is leaving. So, I keep getting the male that's leaving. So there's the Leo or the Pisces, or whichever. It doesn't have to be Pisces. But if you look closely at this card, you see the person that's on the boat. You see that the spouse is covered up. Their head is covered up, and you see the child. So this can mean a couple of things. This can mean that, they're leaving the spouse because the swords is on the boat and the spouse is covered up. They don't want nobody to know that they have a spouse. Or this can mean that they are leaving with the new person on the boat, and they try to cover them up because they don't want they don't want the new person to know about the spouse, or the spouse to know about their marriage or whatever. But the kid is also there, which means that they, somebody might want to take their kid with them when they leave, because the kid is not covered up, just the spouse here. So that's a very touchy situation. Something is being hidden about this spouse. They're trying to hide the spouse from the person they want to go towards, or they're trying to hide the person they want to go towards from the spouse, or they just leaving the spouse behind, just period, because with the swords. But yeah, that's a pretty interesting scenario. Yeah, see, I'm thinking they're leaving the spouse behind, because here on this one you see the spouse crying in the bed, the female, right? The crying in the bed with the swords. They're crying because this person left. This person left looking behind, saying bye. So, yeah. Let's pull some oracle cards for you, Leo. I don't know if there was a fabulous reading. A lot of them, I don't know if it was fabulous. I guess it just depends on how you look at the situation. But, I always think there's a right way to do things. It's not the way you do it. It's the right way. It's the right way to do everything. So this person leaving the right way would have been, the fabulous way would have been, is to say that this is not working. We need to put up our assets. I want to be up and honest with you so that we can do this the right way. We know how still, and they may have done that, and the other person may just not be able to take rejection. So, you can't say that either. But let's pull some oracle cards, okay? This person wants to breathe again, because we have the oracle card of breathe, and then movement, and then grounding, and this was a wake up call, okay? It's very volatile. Completion is relationship, okay? I put enough. I pulled more than enough oracle cards, okay? This person felt like this says breathe. They felt like they couldn't breathe in this relationship. It was just intoxicating. Going back to the one card with the bandage on your head and the crutch. It was just too much. They felt like they couldn't breathe. They felt like this person was taking all their freedom, all their joy, all their happiness in this relationship. So they were leaving. This card says movement. They're moving to something better. They're moving away. They feel like they need to find themselves again, shapelifting. They're trying to shape their whole world over again. I mean, they have been dealing with this for a long time, and now they just realize that, they have lost themselves in this relationship, whether it's the cross watcher, the Leo, I'm not sure. They want grounding. They want stableness. They want to find happiness again. They don't know how to do that because they have been, in this relationship. They want to put things in perspective. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm not going to keep being with you if it's miserable, making me miserable. I can't be miserable my whole life. This relationship was, this says volatility. It was volatile, arguing, fighting, stormy, unhappy. That's why you seen the crutch and the bandits. I hate to keep going back to that, but it shows that, you guys were literally beating up each other. Whether, not so much physical, and it could be physical, it could have been domestic violence, but beating up each other emotionally, physically. It just was a very toxic relationship. This person got a wake up call. It says wake up call, and it says completion. They got a wake up call that this relationship has ended. It was completed. There's nothing else they can do, whether it's a baby and family involved or not. They saying there's nothing else there. So there you have it, Leo. Maybe the fabulousness is because you finally got out of this toxic relationship. So you got to take it for what it's worth. And like at the beginning, I said, if you look at the cup half full, you can always find the bright side to every story. Sometimes it's just time to go, in order to find your own true happiness. So please comment if this is your story. Anointing Soul comments back. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll talk to you soon. Yeah. Love, peace, joy. Talk to you soon. Stay fabulous, Leos.